Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? I'm super hyped, and for a number of reasons. For one, like Desnes in the chat, asking the big questions, right? How are you able to go and jump on this stream when you got Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom out right now? Man, look, I just got off work. I had my dinner. I'm hopping on here. I'm hopping on Zelda. I don't look. That's on the priority list. I got my copy. I'm ready to go. I even got this really cool bag tag. Like, I didn't know this was like a pre-order bonus. But we got this like really cool bag tag that I can go and put on my luggage. Like, it's a full-fledged bag tag. Like, if I go and like open this thing, it's like got the whole, like, it's got my details in there you can kind of put on your bag and stuff. Like, it's a full-fledged thing, so that's pretty cool. But it's on the priority list. All right, I'm gonna be going playing some Zelda. Not only that, but in case you might have missed, I got myself a tattoo. And if you'd like to know all the details about my tattoo, I have a almost 20-minute video talking about my whole experience getting my very first tattoo, because it's my very first one. So it talks about like why I chose to get this Berserk tattoo, how much it hurt, how much it cost, everything you could pretty much want to know about getting your very first tattoo. It's on that video, so check it out. It's on the channel. I'm super happy that I was able to go and make this video. So yeah, so I really am excited for you guys to go and look at that. And because I mean, look, I really wanted this tattoo for so long, and I want to get my very first tattoo for ages. And to be able to find a video that did all this sort of stuff, like answering all these questions, you can't really find one. I couldn't really see one. So for me to make a video talking about this tattoo in depth, I think that's really cool that you guys are able to go and watch that. So go and check it out if you're thinking about getting a tattoo, or if you have one, or if you're a fan of Berserk. There's so many ways to find appreciation for that video, but go and check it out. It was a lot of fun to go and make. But let's go and jump into the stream. This is me. Thank you. I'm glad you think it looks sick. I think it looks pretty sick too. I'm super happy with it. Everybody in the chat, I hope you're all doing well for this day. It's One Piece chapter day, guys. Like, the One Piece chapter came out a little bit earlier than usual, and I tell you what, I was tempted to jump on the stream and go for it right away. But look, I want to keep to a schedule. I want to keep to keeping things regular, because I mean, I like doing it that way, and also like I want to make things kind of on schedule for you guys. So that so that I waited. I was patient to go and bring you guys this chapter reaction for today. Now, in terms of the name of this chapter, The Truth About That Day, look, I would expect that we're going to get in some more in-depth info from Sabo, which is really cool. We're going to go straight to it. This is me. Stop. This is me. Kid's tattoo is next. Oh my god, dude, listen. Can you imagine if, look, I don't know about a tattoo, right? I remember having kid's face as a tattoo, but I would love to have this printed as like a shirt. I should do that. I should have this as a shirt. And when I go to like fan meetups, like kind of like at like conventions, I'm gonna be wearing this thing. Because I love this thing. Yeah, but I'll be repping that. I won't be repping Kid. I'll be repping the fact that Kid is dead. Rest in pieces. Anyway, I'm excited to go and see potentially a follow-up from last chapter about Sabo's info about what happened. The truth of what happened at the Reverie. It's very crazy. And once again, Oda's cooking good. Oda is on a roll right now. And this man cannot be stopped. The hype train has no brakes, and the conductor is Oda himself, and I'm all on board for that. So before I go and jump right into this, guys, leave a like for the stream, show your appreciation, leave a like for the stream, go over to the Berserk tattoo video and add it to your watch later list, because I mean, I want you to go and check out here. I want you to go and have fun here, have a chat, and then afterwards you can go and just you know, chill out, watch that video about the tattoo, because I think it's really, really fun, and I had a lot of really cool pieces of video in that, like of me peeling off the tattoo was really cool to get that captured. And just being able to see the steps in terms of when it was first done, when it was first penciled, the healing process. There's so many different parts to that. That's really cool. So be sure to go and check that out. And also, throw any questions in the chat. If you have any questions at all, again, about One Piece, anything at all, throw it my way and I'll go and read it at the very end after I've read this chapter. But let's go and jump right into this, guys. How about that? Let's go and jump right into this chapter. So here we go. And look at this. Look at this cover page, guys. You've got Doflamingo. You've got Doflamingo in the cover page. That's when you know we're getting serious. That's when I'm getting excited. I've been really thinking back about Doflamingo being a villain, and I really do miss Doflamingo. Like, look, if Doflamingo is to ever have a comeback, I'm the #1 hype man. I think that'd be so good. Doflamingo is such a great villain, and I would love for him to go and have a re-emergence in the story. But we have him as a cover page image. What is this? Is that Big Bird? Is that Big Bird? Is Doflamingo feeding Big Bird a Band-Aid? What is that? I don't understand the meaning of this. I don't understand the meaning of this cover page. Let me read this. Doflamingo tending to a fallen chick and making a nest with his coat. Man, that's Big Bird. That's Big Bird. Oh, man. Also, Doflamingo does not look impressed at all. I like how this request is very, very wholesome, but he just looks not interested at all. It's very on brand for Doflamingo. So here we go, chapter 1083, The Truth About That Day. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, we're going into the Kamabaka Queendom. Okay, this is not what I expected. This is not what I expected to start off with, but let's go. We accomplished everything we set out to do. Also, I guess, okay. I didn't actually realize that this is called the Kamabaka Queendom. The Kamabaka Queendom. For some reason, I thought it was just like the Revolutionary Compound. I thought it was a more like elaborate name, not just the Kamabaka Queendom. Anyway, we're getting into it. We accomplished everything we set out to do. All 3 objectives were taken care of. And then you got the mark there of the slaves there as a panel. We officially declared war by destroying the celestial dragon symbol. Okay, all right. That's a pretty big that's number 1. that's objective number 1. We rescued Kuma-san. So that's 2. And 3, we freed as many slaves as possible. Okay, all right. 3 objectives. They were pretty big objectives, and he made it happen. So that's pretty impressive. That's really impressive. Man, look at this head. What a head! Towering over Dragon and Sabo. What is that? We finally, we managed to find and destroy the Holy Land's food reserves. Oh boy. So what was the fallout? It was nothing to sneeze at. But we got the world's attention. And the Navy ended up sending in the big guns. Meanwhile, we triggered uprisings in 12 nations, where we held strong influence, 8 of which were successful. Well, you say 8 were successful, but one of them vanished. The kingdom of Lelucia. The headline censored everything, but the 7 others have all declared their intent to no longer pay the celestial tribute or comply with the exploitative exporting of their resources. Yeah, okay. I am such a huge fan of, it's like I'm watching like Game of Thrones all over again in its peak. You know those peak episodes of Game of Thrones where it's just politics and they're just sitting around a table making plans, making moves, destroying others from the inside with their resources and their and I really do like that. It's so fascinating. And there's moments where I kind of forget that with One Piece, right? Like, you get the fun fighting, you get the fun goofiness, and then right now we're getting this really, really in-depth political power plays. Like, this is really strategic stuff, and I'm a big fan of it. On top of that, the Revolutionary Army is attacking government supply carriers all over the world to stop resources from reaching Mary Joes. They say the Holy Land's high up location makes it an impenetrable fortress. But we'll see how they like living under siege. They'll finally get a taste of what it is to live in poverty and go hungry. Now, what's super duper fascinating about this is the first thing that I thought of was how Luffy. I mean, now look. When Luffy was encountering an enemy that made them go hungry, right? Particularly the slaves. He flipped out, right? He flipped out saying, how dare you go and starve these guys? Very similar to like Wano, right? How dare you let these guys be hungry? It's just so fascinating that now the tables have turned. Would Luffy not care? Because it's a celestial dragons and it's like, you deserve this, Or the fact that now there's a power play towards the Mary Joes that is going to make these guys go hungry and not have any food. How would Luffy feel about that exactly? Would he go against what Dragon's doing? Or would it be like, okay, it's the Celestial Dragons, it's all these guys. I don't care. That's what I'm really fascinating about this. Hee-haw. That's what I call the result. Indeed, we may not be able to cut off all their supplies, but we're squeezing them slowly but surely. They must be struggling by now. As expected, though, they're not a foe who will just take all this lying down. Our real battle will start when they mobilize. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait. Dude, hold the phone. Hold the phone. God's Knights? Is this a new foe? Is this the new army of the Gorosei, like the army of the Celestials? What is this? God's Knights? That sounds insane. That sounds crazy. I'm excited for that. Queue up all of the videos hyping up the God's Knights. You gotta get them on standby. Get your upload scheduled. Go incoming Parvision, Dax Sake, every single person that does series videos, that does discussions on One Piece. Queue up all of the subscription feed being filled up about God's Knights. Oh my god, God's Knights is amazing. That is the most hype crew. And the fact that like Dragon is like, we gotta be prepared. We gotta be prepared. That's crazy. Are we gonna have the Revolutionaries versus God's Knights? That's sick. That's so sick. You realize you will be their number one target, right, Sabo? Or should I start calling you Flame Emperor Boy? I'm not too hot on that name. It doesn't matter what the truth behind King Cobra's assassination is. The news reports have made you into a hero already. In the eyes of revolutionaries everywhere, Authority figures within the world government are hated for being subhuman monsters. While they are certainly more malignant, power-hungry despots? I don't think I've ever heard that word before. Who deserve their reputation. There are also a number of intelligent and fair rulers too. And Alabaster's King Cobra was in a class of his own. Everyone considered him to be an outstanding sovereign. Unfortunately, misinformation spreads faster than nuances like that. This might be cold to say, but while I feel bad for what happened to King Cobra, I think I can live with the way this all played out if it helps fuel the flames of rebellion. My, you really are unshakable. Then spit it out already. Okay. What really happened? Is there any truth behind this scoop? Okay. Okay, Sabo. We have this photo right here of Cobra dead on the floor and Sabo directly over him. Please explain. Because we have photographic evidence here. We all shed tears over this, desperately trying to find an explanation. Because we wanted to believe in you. Okay, so let's go. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. We're going here. We're in Mary Jo's, the home of the gods, the Holy Land, where legends are made, where foes are erased, where we sit above the clouds. God's Knights, the training facility of the God's Knights, at the home of the gods in the Holy Land of Mary Jo's. Not long after the reverie began, they're attacking the home of the gods. Flames everywhere. People are running. It is going off. Get out here and help us, you lousy bureaucrats. They blew up the storehouse. The intruders are with the Revolutionary Army. It's the 4 captains. Man, these guys look stupid. Man, these celestial dragons, they look so stupid. Also, be sure to go and check out the latest video I put on the channel as well, one of the latest ones, where me and Dax Sake talk about the potential powers of the Gorosei and Eam, and how the Gorosei could potentially actually be literal celestial dragons. That's really cool what Dax said, so just go and check it out. It's a really fun conversation. Very relevant for what's going on here. This is outrageous. First they attacked our beloved symbol. Oh no, not our symbol. Our beloved symbol. And now the plebs have taken away our exquisite food. Does this jealousy of these vermin know no bounds? Okay, so everybody is just having a bad time right now. It's very, very sad. You depraved snail. Okay, even in the midst of all this, they're still trying to go and just whip people into line. What if something would have happened to me? I've had enough. I'll walk myself. Oh, dude. Dude, this guy looks scary. This guy is scary. This crow-looking guy, terrifying. Crow guy swoops in, snatches the gun, crawling soot, escape to the east of the city. What? No way. It's the Revolutionary Army. Okay, this guy gets lit up. Crowman gets lit up. Get Saint pluming to safety. Let's settle this scum with bullets. So he's a saint as well. It's a saint as well. Interesting. Blast him till there's nothing left. There really is nothing left. Don't tell me he's... Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, dude. Dude, turns the smoke. Goes behind them. Oh, okay. Takes them out. This guy with his suit-based offense, the suit-based attacks. It's like obliterate. It's like obliter soot. Takes him out. The soot through. Northern Captain. Laser shooter. Okay, everything's going off. They're freeing the slaves. They're freeing all the slaves. They're attacking. Hurry up. Gather at the east side of the city. We're going to get you out of here, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. With the southern captain. They're really going at it over there. Okay. Oh, dude. You got Fujitora. You got Fujitora. This guy's a legend. Is that Fujitora versus the Soot Man? Oh, boy. That's going to be legendary. Okay, we got the Western captain here. Oh, dude. Admirals. The revolutionary captains. Fighting. Admirals. That's nuts. That is crazy that we're seeing this. My. This boy sure likes to play rough. You're the ones destroying the city. Just cough up where your leader went off to. This is nuts. This is really crazy. You're just as bad as him. Watch where you're swinging. Okay. You got Fujitora here. Fujitora, what do you think you're doing? I'm calling in a meteor strike. Wait, watch out. AC 130 inbound. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Duck for cover. Also, you're in the clouds. There is nowhere to hide. You couldn't be more closer to the meteors themselves. I'm calling in a meteor strike. He's got a 5-kill streak. He's calling the airstrike. Don't be an idiot. This is a terrible idea. There are 2 admirals here. Oh, how dare you destroy the city? Let me call in a whole meteor strike to destroy the rest of it. Just get Garp. Garp will just like fist pump the entire city and obliterate it. If we were anywhere but the home of the gods, there'd be more than enough power to turn the battlefield upside down. Even if we ignore the handicap, the revolutionary captains are doing well to stand their ground. Oh, dude. You got the CP9 originals? You got the CP9 original stands up. You got Chapapa. Oh, stand up there. You got Chapapa. No way. Just goes to show that no pushovers. Dude, that's crazy. I can't believe we got Chapapa. Sabo, don't you have the keys to these collars yet? I just found where they keep them. It won't be long. Oh, boy. I'm prepared. Be prepared. Oh, boy. What's up? Kuma's in Pangaea Castle too. What? I just spotted him with their dumb father and son Saint duo. Oh, boy. Sabo in the castle. What is he gonna say? I'm anxious, guys. I'm really anxious. You're gonna see how the sauce is made here. There's gonna be something in here that's just, oh no. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. They must still be looking to get revenge for what that thing we heard about at the public courtyard. What the hell? He hasn't given up on getting Shirahoshi. Dude, he's still after Shirahoshi. I won't forgive them for using Kuma-san like this. Bonnie's here. Okay. Can't you buzz off? I'd rather have Vice Admiral Garp's help. That is true. Lucci, look, Lucci, I love you to death. Lucci. But look, in this moment, I'd rather have Garp. Even the fact that I haven't seen you get taken out by Luffy and that Garp just fist pumped the entire island and destroyed it with Galaxy Impact. In this moment, with peace and love, I'd rather pick Garp. Okay. Don't worry, we'll protect you. Like you protected Shirahoshi. Oh, wait, you didn't. Oh my god, just shut him down. I can't believe Lucci is just getting shut down left and right. Oh man, this man's not even having a chance to speak. And that creep's definitely going to target the captain. I'm afraid only King Cobra has been permitted with audience with the 5 elders. Oh boy. Oh boy. An audience with the 5 elders. I am afraid. Chaka, Pell. This won't take long, and it would be tedious for you to wait outside. It'd be a much better use of your time to look out for Vivi. She's always been a mischievous one. You can't let her out of your sight for a second. Oh boy. You're really gonna be leaving us. You're really gonna be leaving us at the doors, at the golden arches of the Gorosei, the five elders' palace room. The room where the five elders would never leave. The room where the five elders just sit around, just stare at each other, just pondering about how all these random people in the whole world are just doing a bunch of shit, and they're like, how could this happen? How could Straw Hat Luffy happen? How can the devil fruit of legends escape our grasp? How can we sit here and just have all of this knowledge and all this knowledge on the devil fruits? Just we're gonna ponder here, and we're just gonna stare at each other, and then Shanks is gonna come in and go, "What are you doing here?" And then we're gonna go back to going, "Oh, I can't believe Blackbeard. I can't believe everybody." Oh my god. I also, hey look, going back to you guys now, going back to the stream. I love how you say Death Flag Cobra, especially because in the previous panels it has clearly been shown that Cobra is dead. I think the biggest death flag was the panel where Cobra was dead, where Cobra was assassinated. I think that's a major death flag. I don't know about you. But that was the thought I had. I thought that was a pretty big death flag when the panel where Cobra was assassinated. That was pretty big. Now look, with peace and love, Khalifa can step all over me, please. Like Khalifa, look, Khalifa has my heart. Khalifa has my heart. You know, it's Mother's Day. What about Mummy's Day? We're gonna celebrate all the mummies. Oh my god. I mean, look, this look, this chapter. This chapter was it went by very, very quick. It felt like it went by too quick. and just as we were like, you know, wetting our palate, we're like, oh, here we go. Okay, it took us about halfway through the chapter until we finally heard from Sabo, right? It felt like I was watching like the One Piece anime again, but like the One Piece anime was like when it was in Dressrosa, where the pacing was awful, and in half the episode was the recap of the last episode. That's what this chapter felt like. And just as we we're getting into it, to be continued. But I tell you what, we got Khalifa. We got the CP0 originals. We got Chapapa. We got Dragon. We got God's Knights. God's Knights is the biggest takeaway from this chapter. I need to know everything about God's Knights. God's Knights is the sickest band. Is the sickest band name I've ever heard. And the fact that Dragon is like, all right, we're gonna stance up because God's Knights are coming. I don't know what I'm more excited about. God's Knights or the fact that the palace doors of the five elders' room is about to open. I don't know, man. Or Khalifa. Either one of those things gets me pretty hyped. It gets me pretty hyped, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie at all. Don't the God's Knights silhouette remind you of someone? Let me have a look at this. Right? Let me break down God's Knights. God's Knights. Here we go. So this is the part where it's God's Knights analysis. Now. With Is that Shanks? Is that Shanks? We know his lineage. We know his lineage from Film Red. We had a meeting of the five elders. There is a person in the center of the silhouette of God's Knights, and he looks a lot like Shanks. Does Shanks have a twin brother? Does Shanks have a twin brother? Or does his... There is no way... There is no way that we could possibly have Shanks having an Elbaf adventure, one-shotting kid with his crew, having fun, finding the One Piece, and he's going to be mobilizing and defending Mary Jo's against Dragon. There is no possible... He looks like... it looks like Shanks. It looks like Shanks. And again, it really... The fact that we know his lineage with the film Red, and it's a big mystery, and that he's had that meeting with the five elders... It really makes me think. It really makes me think. And because he's in center stage, and you could clearly see that there's a sword right there, it looks a lot like Shanks. It looks a lot like Shanks. When meeting with Gorosei, they didn't say his name, and Oda didn't show us his scar in that scene. Does Shanks have a twin brother? Like, what? Does Shanks have this crazy twin brother? What is this? That's gotta be Shanks. That's gotta be Shanks. Here, I'm gonna like put it on the screen. I'm gonna quickly put it on the screen. Like, right here. Like, that's gotta be Shanks. That looks just like Shanks. Here you go. Oh my god. It's gotta be. It looks just like it. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I mean, also, other than that, there's not really much to really dig into when it comes to this chapter. On the surface level, we just have God's Knights, but that looks like Shanks. God's Knights I was already hyped for, but that looks like Shanks. I'm hyped for that. Shanks versus Dragon is something I did not anticipate, and also my brain would implode. I would absolutely implode. I would be demonetized beyond belief. Read the conversation between Whitebeard and Shanks. Wait, what do you mean? Whitebeard, Shanks conversation. I want to see this. Whitebeard and Shanks. Who was Whitebeard referring to? Okay. So I'm looking. You'll have to excuse me. I have trouble staying relaxed when I'm on an enemy ship. When I look at your face, it makes my scars ache. The scars I got from him. Whitebeard was Roger's rival, but they were also friends. Newgate was willing to let his own brother go sail with Roger. Whitebeard seems to deeply resent the person who scarred him. I cannot see Whitebeard talking his way about Roger. I think he was actually referring to Rocks. Whitebeard doesn't seem like the type of person to willingly join the Rocks pirates. Perhaps Rocks fought Newgate and made him join his crew if he lost. This begs the question, why would Shanks' face remind him of his captain? I don't know exactly what you're referring to, but I am very intrigued I am very, very intrigued with this new development. And just when you thought that things were like we understood what was going on, Oda just comes right back with introducing new characters, new crews, new legends, like the celestial, the celestial crew, the celestial legends. I'm excited. I'm excited. So I'm gonna go and also look with peace and love. I want to go and jump off here and play Legend of Zelda. So I think I'm gonna wrap things up pretty quickly because I want to play some Zelda. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up really quickly, guys. Okay, with peace and love. There's not really much to really deep dive into with this. I really do appreciate you guys being here to go and hang out with me for a bit. Again, if you haven't seen the video of my tattoo, check it out. It's on the channel. You can go and look all about how it was done, how much it cost, how much it hurt, all behind the scenes videos with it too. I did a whole in-depth deep dive with it too, so go and check it out. And I'm gonna go and jump off and I'm gonna go and play some Legend of Zelda and have a really good fun time because I've been waiting so long for this game. I love Breath of the Wild and I'm so excited to go and play this game. So take care, guys, and I'm gonna see you around on the next one. I'll see you all for the hype stream. All right, I'll see you then.